Hey there people, my name is Tagori, and welcome back to more Dragon Quest XI. Last episode we just did a lot of looking around the slums, and now we're gonna start making our way, hopefully doing some actual progress. We know that we are looking for Dirk's shop, because the no-good rat bastard stole from us. Rather from Eric. So we're here to get what's ours. Alrighty, what's up, Dirk? Dirk the jerk?
Wow, nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Eric!
Long time no see, old pal.
Eric! My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime! It's really you, large as life and fighting fit. I'm so happy to see you.
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands off of me! You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never. I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got the gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly. I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Oh. I guess I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit. Eric, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes, we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
Okay. Is there anything I can take or break? Mini medal! Okay. Okay. Hello, Charmed. I'm sure you must be Eric. One is lucky enough to be married to the magnificent Dirk. He has told us such an awful lot about you. One understands that you... I hate that. That you are quite the most light-fingered gentleman in all the realm. Fascinating. It's an honor to meet such a rogue. Can't go in there. So do you just leave? Ah, there you are. Sup?
So, where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the Kingsbarrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
Why did we have to go outside for you to tell us this?
The Kingsbarrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone. Which means we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You coming, Dirk? A little adventure for old time's sake?
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run and I'm a married man these days.
Married? Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy for you. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bribes. Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the Kingsbarrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty go in there and never come out.
It'll take more than a few kid stories to scare us off. Besides, it's the only way to get there.
Alright, so do we go back the way we came? Why is this purple or pink? What do you have to say? What do you have to say for yourself? Little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took that orb to the Kingsbarrow. Okay, yep, Don't envy the poor mugs that little journey. You have to go round by the Mangle Grove to get there. And that place is every bit as nasty as it sounds. Okay. I guess pink is just general information, rumors, stuff like that. Okay. Just fall on someone. Okay, back downtown. It's night though. Is anything truly different? I mean, this? Never guess what? We only own this house. Yeah, the bloke outside went and gave it to us. Pretty generous, eh? Look outside. Huh. Alright, see ya. Well? Let's get back on the road.
Any sign of them?
No, nothing. Let's search the town again.
Yeah. Look at all those lights. They're pretty keen to find us, huh? We better steer clear of Heliodor until the heat dies down. All right, through the Mangle Grove and onto Cobblestone. Let's do this.
Alrighty. That's a monster. So, what I wanted to do was go into the character builder. Yeah, that gives us a whole breakdown, but I think I can do it just as well. So, this is more or less our skills that we can learn. And it is separated into each weapon type, and I think typically, yeah, one unique skill to each person. So for Eric, it's Guile, and for the hero, or Togori, it's Luminary. So skills and stats boosts available only to Yggdrasils. Chosen. Improvements to a wide variety of attributes are available, as well as some truly incredible abilities. So let's take a look. Alright, Pep Chance plus 5%. Poof targets all enemies and makes them disappear. Agility plus 10. More resistances. Holy Protection. Strength, Deft, Zap. Sounds pretty good. It does take 8 points to get that. 3 points to get Flame Slash. Greatsword Guard. Adopts a supple stance that can greatly increase the number of parries performed. Okay. So, I don't know what I want to use. I do have a greatsword equipped currently. Whoops. Character builder. But do I really want to go into it? I do like a Flame Slash. Very useful. Togori learns new ability, Flame Slash. Alright. And as you see, in this panel, it cracked just a little bit. I think? Well, I don't know. I think Pep Power Piece might mean that it's part of a Pep combo. I can't truly remember. Once we complete all of these surrounding ones, this question mark will unlock and reveal what it is. So, we've got boomerangs here. Ooze Bruiser, an attack that hits all enemies and can cause heavy damage to slimes. That's pretty good. Knives is also very good. But Guile is also very good. Ugh. Sucks that I really have to choose. I'm going to go into boomerangs just a little bit here. Can I get anything else? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, nah. So, that's the skill system of this game. Where am I going? Something down there. Is that where I need to go? Does it... Oh. So there's nothing down this way? I find that hard to believe. Which leads me to believe... Man, it looks like there's a lot of just things over here, honestly. So I might want to just check that out. Uh-huh. Ooh. There we go. A red eye. Red eye. Precious stone that burns with a blood-red glow. Okay. Well, let's see what we've got. Got the gold chain and a gold bracer. Gold chain increases defense, HP, and charm. And throw that on. I don't know. Options are pretty limited as it is, so just gonna kind of throw things on. I could be fighting all of these, and I most likely should be fighting everything. But, I mean, it takes time. I guess I did mention in the last episode that I would show off the boomerang. So I might as well do that here. Group of enemies appear. Alright. Eric has his trusty boomerang out. So, Togori, go ahead. This is Eric. Eric, go ahead and attack. Yeah, he hits everything. It'll hit the first target the hardest, and then it'll be reduced from there on. But very good way to just deal damage to everything and slowly whittle everything down. Togori leveled up, 2 skill points. Use your skill points right away. No, I don't really have a lot to do anything with. Is this a rope or a vine? It looks like a rope, but it's colored like a vine. What is this? Medical herbs? Herbs? Cotton top? Okay. I don't know. I feel like this will be more important later on. Ow, my hands. Aha. Cotton top. Again. I do just need to fight some enemies. Ow. Anything around here, really? Just look for the sparkles. Also looking to see if anything looks interesting. As, like, maybe I'll be coming back? A tiny tiger. What is it called? Great Saber Cub! Ooh. Okay, a bunch of experience. Ooh, there is a chest down here. Seed of Strength. Ah! Huh. Are you still chasing me? No. Well, I think I would need to train up just a little bit harder to be able to take care of that. So I will leave it for a while. Really? Ow. Alright, easy. I guess. Ooh. Hero is getting just a little bit low. And I would much rather heal outside of battle if I can. Healing in battle just... it makes the battle longer when you think about it. So let's do... I do have heal. Good. Ah, that feels good. Uh-huh. Too stunned to move. Now, didn't Eric get an ability, Ooze Bruiser? Cool. Just miss. Okay. Ooh, what do I get? Wake Robin. Great. All right, Eric leveled up. All of that means something, but I don't know. I don't care to read through it. Ow. Oh. Probably be aiming for the stump first. Ow.
Ha! Easy.
Nice. Medical herb. Can I go up to the church and have a nice rest before I continue onward? I probably don't need to. But you know what? I'd rather do it than not. Guess I can. Things are a bit more difficult at night, so hopefully now in the morning, the trip should be a bit easier. So another thing about bows is that they are bows. I'm thinking of the bower here. Thing about boomerangs is that they are generally a bit weaker than other weapons, simply because their damage is spread out across the field instead of just one monster. So if I get into a boss fight, I'm definitely going to want to have probably a backup weapon. So like a day, I'm a traveling salesman. To celebrate us running into each other like this, I'm going to offer you some special discounts. Have a look. Okay. Well, that's a better boomerang. Already. Sad. Okay. Yeah, just kind of looking at options. I really only have enough money for the one boomerang. There are three pages. Interesting. What else do I have for Eric? Eric's dagger. A soldier sword, which is probably Tagori's. It's not. I have so many options here. So he's got that soldier sword. So maybe this bronze knife would would be better for him. Can I sell some things to get up to that 440 again? I really don't want to. That lamb's wool is worth a lot, though. Ugh. Ugh. I hate this. I've got so many options. Single file. Alright. I will try to be back. I just need a little more money. Definitely between episodes, I'm going to do a little bit of grinding. Sort of for some money. Also, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to, yeah, just change it back to being a classic, classic RPG.
Another one.
So how do I do that? System settings, battle mode, classic camera. Wake Robin. Alright, so this is a classic monster, the Bubble Slime, also known as a Babble. Ow. It's well known for being able to poison by just attacking. Okay. So it looks like there's almost a house here. Oh, okay. And that's... okay, okay. Well... there we are. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to grind up probably quite a bit. Really? I can't take it out with Ooze Bruiser. I want to avoid those now. And let's take a look at this. Yeah, we can swap out and still attack on the same turn. Alright. So there's a lot of tactical benefits to being able to do that. But I really hope I don't need to tell you that. So it's always good to have a character have each different kind of weapon that they can possibly equip, just for variety. Now in case there's... ooh, he pepped up. Okay, so... just keep hitting them, I guess. Ow. Alright, Togori is asleep. Still asleep. Still asleep. He woke up. And he's ready to pep. That power is the real decoy. Alright. So in the next battle, we should still be pepped up. And I'll just unleash it right away. if I knew where a boss battle was going to be, I could probably save this pet power. And again, just unleash it right away. What do we got here? Alright, so there's a target there, clearly. I legitimately do not remember that. A mini medal. I'm gonna make that sound every single time. I'm gonna say it like that. They are honestly a treat to find. What can I really say? They're truly a treat. And I guess, to explain what they are, if you don't know, mini medals are a collectible that you can just find throughout the game. And you are rewarded every so often for finding a few. It looks like this is a nice resting spot. Which means it'll be a nice place to end the episode.
Look at that! A campsite! And just when we needed one. Still a fair way to Cobblestone. Let's rest up for the night. I still can't get over old Dirk. He didn't just go straight, married, shop in the best part of town. He went straighter than straight. Just like that. We used to be thick as thieves. Literally. We'd travel the world, always on the hunt for loot. Those were the days. Oh, speaking of which, I just thought of something we acquired back then that might come in handy. Yep, I've decided. I'm giving it to you. You'll love it. We sure did when we got our hands on it. Behold, the Fun-Size Forge. Pop a few raw materials on top, bash them with the Porta Pounder, and bumps your uncle. New equipment. And I'm not just talking steel swords and the like. Wooden boomerangs, a natty new jerkin. You name it, this thing can make it. Sweating over a hot forge was never exactly my style. But I have a feeling you'll get more use out of it than I ever did.
Where were you keeping this?
You can't just go smashing stuff together willy-nilly, though. You'll need the recipe for the piece of equipment you want to make. Here's a little something to get you started. You should strike while the iron's hot.
Alright. A tome entitled Forging Ahead with the Fun-Size Forge, a Beginner's Guide. Learns how to make bronze swords. And divine daggers.
There are recipes hidden all over the place. Treasure chests and bookshelves are always a good bet. Keep an eye out and you're sure to find some beauties.
Let me give you some of the ingredients you need to make those recipes I gave you. Maybe you could try forging yourself a weapon or something. I guess we're going to do it right away, and I do want to do this. Okay, yep. New recipes can be found in treasure chests or in bookshelves. You'll be able to acquire the ingredients you need by defeating monsters or investigating sparkly spots. Go ahead and try to make your first masterpiece with the recipe Eric just gave you. You can use it to build brand new weapons, brand new equipment, or rework your existing kit. Forge? What do you want to make? A sword. A knife. I guess this is technically better than what he has. Alright, let's pop those in. Smithing items couldn't be simpler. Select bash to start beating your ingredients into shape, and finish when you're ready to wrap things up. Hammer away at each individual area with your Porta Pounder to fill up the blue gauge next to it, and aim to get every gauge into the green zone. Okay. Gonna start hitting it. Perfect. Alright, fine. I'll finish it. Cool. Divine Dagger +2. 2 Perfectionist Pearls. You receive Perfectionist Pearls each time you successfully forge a piece of equipment. You can use these to attempt to rework the item with the aim of doing an even better job. Don't worry about ruining your hard-won work of art. Even if you fail to rework something, you won't lose it. And if you succeed, you'll come away with something truly special. Cool. Artisanal Trodan bandana. So this, I guess, is to keep it relevant for later in the game. Same with this. So let's at least take a look at reworking. Something. I don't know what, though. Let's do the soldier sword. We do have 2 pearls. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Ooh. So you do want to aim for it to be in the green, but you also want to aim for it to be right under that arrow. Oh, see? Because that happens. Soldier sword that was being carried by Eric has been reworked into a +2 sword. Alright, cool. So that's about it. So you finished your first ever forging session, huh? Did everything go according to plan? Yeah, actually even better. Nice work. You must be a natural. Don't rest on your laurels just yet, though. This is a deep, deep art we're talking about here. Oh, by the way, you can bust out the fun-size forge anytime we set up camp. So if you want to make some new kit, keep your eyes peeled for a campfire. Alright, I think it's time to call it a day. We've been through a lot. Better grab some rest while we can. Up and at 'em, champ. The sun's high in the sky already. Time for us to head to Cobblestone. Okay, we will do that in the next episode. For now, I hope you've been enjoying this, and please join me again. For another episode. No. What? Another episode of... Okay. Dragon Quest XI.